Lads. 2-1. I hate games like these so much. Like, let's not kid ourselves, right? We are the 2020 champion of Europe, alright? The Super Cup champion. That's who we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is who we are. And to be completely honest, this game should have been done and dusted in the first friggin' half. Actually, no, not first friggin' half. I'm thinking of the game of right now as in two halves, but no, it should have been done and dusted in the first 90 minutes. We were the better team. They had the better chances because we pushed up so much that, their chances used to be like one-on-one chances. Granted, they should have easily had 2 goals. We should have easily had 5 or 6 goals. Which kind of shows you that, like, we need to get better at our chance conversion. When we won against Schalke last week, the 8-0, Flick himself said, we easily should have scored 3-4 more goals, and we need to work on that. And, we didn't take it serious because we won that game 8-0. Today, that was not the case. Today, we had these chances that we really, really should have scored. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care because we won. Javier Martinez, let's talk about him. 2013. He wins us the Super Cup. Well, he gets us the draw in the Super Cup, the last-minute equalizer against Chelsea. And then we go on to win that Super Cup. Today, he comes in, scores the header, and we win the Super Cup. Javier and Super Cups. It might be his very last game for Bayern, and if it is, Javier Martinez, thank you for everything you have done. Obviously, you haven't had such a pivotal role last season, but during 2012-2013, you were absolutely unplayable. You were one of the first names on that team sheet. You were just that good. And, you were our biggest signing, 40 million euros at that time. And that lasted for a significant, time. That used to be our biggest signing ever, our most expensive signing ever. And you know what? You came with the treble. You left with the treble, you won the Super Cup, and now you potentially leave with the Super Cup. Javi, thank you very much. Now, that's my personal heartfelt thank you to Javi. But let's talk about the game a little bit more. The referee is up. I can't say it, but the referee is that. Just imagine, whatever words I can't say, that's exactly what the referee is. The amount of times, right, that we had a goal, or we had a goal-scoring chance, and the referee's like, nah. The penalty they got was very soft. We should have had a penalty. No VAR. Lewandowski, the goal that we scored, that Sané scored, Lewandowski didn't even commit a foul. VAR, nowhere to be seen. It is annoying. As you all know, I'm not someone that likes to talk about referees, because at the end of the day, I do think we need to, if we can't beat a team, if we're losing to a team because of 1 or 2 referee decisions, I'm like, nah, then we shouldn't have beaten them, in the first place. But nowadays, especially with VAR, there is no excuse. And in this game, especially, it wasn't just 1 or 2 decisions; it was the whole 90 minutes. Now, Sevilla, granted to them, they played a significant game. You could really feel that, like, they struggled to keep up in terms of their fitness. But that's to be expected. But, like, magnificent performance from them. Although, I do think we should have had, 3, 4, 5 goals during the 90 minutes. But it didn't happen. It just didn't. It was one of those games where, like, you can shoot 50 times and it's not going to happen. And then the unlikeliest of players scores. And it's like, yeah, bro. Now, the Super Cup. People have been saying that, who cares about the Super Cup? I care about the Super Cup. If we're playing a Telecom Cup, which I actually very much like, I want to win it. If we're playing the Audi Cup, I want to win it. Whichever cup we're playing, I want to win it. It's really that simple. If we would have lost that today, I would have honestly been talking about some certain things that may not have been very popular. But since we won, I'm all happy. I'm all smiles, ladies and gentlemen. If you just smile. Why so serious? Like straight up, I'm very, very happy. I like the Super Cup. I like the idea of the Super Cup, and I like the Super Cup in general. The winner of the Champions League versus the winner of the Europa League. That's a fantastic concept, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fantastic concept. Now, standout players, Neuer. Magnificent. Some absolutely magnificent saves. Lucas Hernandez. I thought Lucas defensively was a monster. An absolute monster. It's his offensive capabilities that I'm still iffy on. But like, these can be worked on. Like, the more he plays as a left back, the more he's going to work on that. And then, he's going to get better in those aspects. But like, from the defensive aspect, he was spectacular. Alaba and Sule. Alaba was bad. He got us the assist for Javi's goal. Okay, but he was bad. He had a bad game. There is no way around it, all right? And there is just no way around it. Now, here's the thing. I don't like criticizing him at the moment because it's seen as very reactionary, because obviously he's demanding a new contract, to be paid, if the rumors are to believe, 20 million, which would put him on the same level as Lewandowski, who's our most expensive player, 20 million before taxes a year, 20 million euros. And it's like, no, you don't deserve to be that high. You should be on the same line, as other players at like 16 million, maybe around that level. But that's not what they want, apparently. So, okay, we're negotiating. But the reason why I don't like bringing him up and talking about him negatively at the moment is because it's seen as very reactionary, because obviously a lot of fans are against him right now. Some are still for him, but like the majority from what I've seen is against him because of his contract demands. Now, I don't have an issue with his contract demands. I wish this whole contract saga would be done in private, but it's not. So everyone has their own opinion on it. But so I kind of want to like stay away from that and just focus on performances. But his performance today was absolutely shocking. Like, straight up, his performance today was absolutely shocking. Sula himself had a pretty bad game, honestly. Like, he wasn't shocking, but he had a pretty bad game. Like, our worst player was by far Alaba. But like, Sula wasn't that far behind him. Now, the first goal that we scored, Müller. Brilliant pass to Lewandowski, brilliant pass to Goretzka. Goretzka slotted in, and then obviously the final goal, Javi. Absolutely magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. The Super Cup, it's won. But that's my reaction there. What do you all think? We're the champions of Europe. That much is guaranteed. We're also the UEFA Super Cup winners. But what do you all think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think that we should have been up 6, 7, 8-0? Maybe not nil. 8-1 by the end of the 90 minutes, or not? There was the one moment with Müller and Lewandowski where they were just that was brilliant. Just a hair offside, but that was brilliant. Like, that was a correct decision. But like, a lot of the things were just going against us in that game, which is whatever. It happens. We won that game. If we had lost it, I would have been very, very disappointed. But I don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care. I'll see you all, though, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. And remember, the champions of Europe are this team right here. This team right here. This team right, you can't see it, but this team right there. That's the champions of Europe, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the champions of Europe. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye.